Hello everyone, welcome to Crit and Grin, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons real play podcast set in the homebrew fantasy world of Solaris on the continent of Alteratus. At the table, we have the 3 players that will bring to life our adventures. And to my right, we have...
I'm Katie, playing Ari Arcanist, a tiefling rogue who is not ready to fight this dwarf again.
And I'm Brian. I play Kelbrix Goldfound, a human grave cleric, and he was ready for this nice little ambush.
Yeah, he was.
And I'm Jason, playing Gorath Thunderfist, a Goliath fighter, and I'm just upset that my glory opening the door has been interrupted.
My name is Eric. I have the pleasure of being your dungeon master for this episode of our tale. Let's see if I can TPK these people. Just a side note, I just wanted to make a little announcement before we get into our game and this chapter of our tale. We have all kind of come together and decided that on March 19th, which will be the 1-year anniversary of us sitting at a table and thinking, let's do a podcast. We're going to try and do a live stream. We haven't determined if it's going to be what service we're going to use, most likely Twitch or YouTube or however it's going to go down. So details will follow, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're going to try to do that for you viewers and listeners out there. Tune in and stay tuned. All right, so previous episode, last we left off, you guys had made it to River Ride. You had kind of made a little connection with Jaella after learning a few things. You examined your new holy symbol that was given to you. You have discovered that the holy symbol was from a previous champion of Morgana.
Mm-hmm.
You have discovered that there are strange symbols carved in the bottom of said holy symbol. You have learned kind of the story behind River Ride. You have ventured to a graveyard, an old graveyard, very similar to a pioneer graveyard, discovered a mausoleum that was the kind of center point of this old graveyard. You used your brains and discovered that the tuning fork given to you many episodes ago by Sandra, who said,
Thanks.
leave, this will help you.
I didn't believe you then.
Actually served as a magical key to unlock said door, and discovered that the mausoleum was that of an arcanist, unnamed, unmarked, don't know, but did learn that there was a beautifully carved stone kind of mural in the back of the mausoleum that contained this strange stone, in which our heroes recovered before the bellowing of the dwarf rang out, perking up Gorath's ears. As we pick up this episode in combat, I'd like to have you roll initiative. One time he really wants to go first.
You should roll 1.
Yeah, I didn't roll a 1, which is good.
All right, Gorath.
We're at 10.
A 10. And Ari.
17.
That's pretty good. It's a pretty popular number on this initiative. And Kelbrix.
I have a 1.
Just
I
a 1.
Rolled a 3, minus 2, for a total of 1.
Just a 1. Okay, so we have a lot of players in play on this combat scenario. I would like to know what your dexterity modifier is, Ari.
+3.
And I'm going to check the other 17 wielding people. You have a +3. Okay. And I'm pretty sure you may... Okay, so let me make an adjustment here. I'd like to have you now roll a d20. Okay.
2.
Okay, so for this round of combat, the initiative order goes as follows. This mysterious new Raven-esque person will be first. Arcanist will be second. The Vengeful Dwarf of the Call of the Raven will be third. One of the feathers of the Raven, the lower ranking member, will be fourth. Gorath will be fifth. Another ranking member, a lower ranking member or feather, will be sixth. And Kelbrix with a 1 will bring up the rear. So, as this takes place, this mysterious figure who's standing in the southwestern kind of corner of our map is going to... I got a lot of stuff to look at here, so be patient with me. Yep, it's going to hold her action. I feel like I got what I want to do. So she is going to hold her action. She begins to manipulate her fingers a little bit. There's a little bit of glow of arcanic energy on her hands as she articulates the air. And she will hold her position. Ari, it is your turn. You are inside the mausoleum currently after retrieving this stone.
I'll kill that dwarf.
This is for my bird.
Fuck your bird. It's for my mouse. I am going to move forward
Okay.
to behind Gorath.
Safely behind Gorath.
Well, I don't want to get in his way.
Alright.
And if the dwarf comes down here by this row of graves,
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him with my short bow.
Okay. Sounds good. So that's about 15, 20, what is that, 25 feet, Brian? Can you see that on the screen?
20, 30, 35 maybe.
Alright, let's see. About, 25, 30-ish. Okay, makes sense. So if he gets within that range
40-ish.
of the mausoleum, she's going to trigger her held action. Well, I can tell you that it is now the dwarf's turn. And the dwarf is going to move forward. But he is only going to move forward 15 feet. I think I moved one square too many there. As he is going to draw forth his great axe, he will shoulder his great axe, and he will stand there as he extends an arm and he looks directly at Gorath and he does this. He will hold his action. The lower ranking member or feather of the raven that would be on the party's, well, the map, the right side of the map.
Party's left.
Yeah, party's left. It's gonna take off and move into this kind of brush tree area and will hold action as they will draw forth a weapon. And Gorath, it is your turn.
30. Gonna pull out the warhammer, and then I'm just gonna around both sides.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Is this like a tribal?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing the whole.
Okay. Gotcha. Sounds great. So, I'm assuming you're gonna hold your action.
I
as
will
well?
hold my action as well.
Great combat.
Yeah.
Love it.
I know.
All right. The other feather of the raven, which is right off to the side of our new mysterious raven folk or raven person, is just going to hold action as well, kind of being right next to them. This brings us to Kelbrix at the very end of the order as to what he's going to do.
So Kelbrix is going to move out. And he's going to get this shit started. He's going to look at this dwarf and he's going to say, fuck you and fuck your bird. And is going to cast a guiding bolt.
All right.
First level.
Yep. At the
Dwarf. Yeah, that's 23 to hit, 17 plus 6.
That hits.
All right. So that will be 4d6 points of damage.
Yep.
So 4, 5, 9, 15 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
Also, the next attack on him has advantage.
Okay. That will end our thrilling first round of combat as we move to the top of the second round. And that brings us to our mysterious raven folk individual who will continue to hold action and end their turn, as it will now be Ari's turn.
Alright. No. I will remember how to do this. Not like that. Scribing, and then it's right click, right?
Yeah.
Nope. Why
You don't
can't I do
hold right
this?
click.
Oh, that's what I
You
did.
just tap it.
My apologies. I forgot what I was doing.
And then when you want to. Yep.
Yep. Start down to Gorath. And try with the short bow. You said with guiding bolt and get
Advantage.
damage. Maybe I'll actually be able to hit him this time.
Nah.
Nope.
Dwarf is safe.
3 and 6 for 9.
That does not hit.
The other one was a 1. So
I feel like he just looks. What were you using again? The cross short bow. Just looks the arrow off to the left, like okay.
just gonna be like, oh my god. Probably drop it on the ground because I can't use it.
Yeah. I give up. Okay. Anything else you'd like
Nope,
to do?
That's it.
Okay. Now, I have a bit of a thing I gotta do real quick. This is the person who I wanted to be in range is not. Oh my god. Okay. So, alright. You finish shooting the bow. You feel a sting in your back as an arrow is flinging from behind the mausoleum. It will hit you, as it has 20 plus numbers there.
Thanks.
It will deal 6 points of piercing damage. And it's not going to be in your back. If I said that, I apologize. It's going to be on one of your like almost say like your right thigh. It hurts, but it could have been a lot worse. And that will end his held action. Ari, did you have anything else you wanted to do? It's technically your turn still. Okay, then I will move to the dwarf, who begins to lower his head, grab his weapon, and he will make the charge directly towards Gorath, who I believe was holding his action.
Yep.
You can trigger it now if you would like.
Alright. I'll take the swing.
Okay,
Two-handed attack.
okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
It will hit.
Max damage. 14 points of damage.
Wow, that rings his bell. Yeah, he looks a little caught off guard by that. He is going to attempt to...
I do not get my second attack for holding an action, right?
Correct, no.
Okay.
He will swing the great axe in anger and in pain from that. Great axe swings for a 18 to hit.
That will hit.
We'll do a d12 worth of damage. Cute. Okay, that is a 7. What? Okay, so yes, he gets to do that. It's a 9.
Okay.
That is the first strike. You should have stayed dead, as you will say. He swings again, and this... Why do I even talk and swing? Because that's a 9. That will miss. He will take a third swing, and that is a 9 as well, as you will go back and forth, deflecting blows. And that will end his turn. Bringing us to the feather of the raven that has hidden himself in the brush, which would be off to the eastern or the right side of the map. The players left. They are actually going to level the bow that they have drawn and are going to fire at Kelbrix. The short bow is going to be 19 to hit.
Unfortunately, I didn't say I was pulling out my shield, so that will hit.
That is a 3 points of piercing damage to you. And, oh yay, I like this one. There's actually a second arrow that will fly. But it is only an 8.
That will miss.
No miss. Okay. They will continue to stay in the cover, the half cover they have with the brush and tree. It'll be Gorath's turn.
All right, and I will do a two-handed warhammer attack with him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Kill that bitch.
That is a 24 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
That is 12 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use my second attack on him.
Mm-hmm. A little different than the last time.
And that is 24 to hit.
That will. I guess the dice you put in dice jail
That,
learn their lesson.
they would. And that is 12 points of damage on that as well.
That, you are whack-a-moling this guy, like, beating him down. He looks rough, spitting a tooth out at this point.
I'm
Smiling.
going to action surge
Oh, of course, let's do that.
and double and attack two hands again.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For two-handed attack, that is 11 more points of damage.
Yep, that will.
You get another attack.
You get another attack.
No,
Yeah.
That's the action surge.
that's a nat 20 to hit.
Yeah. Kelbrix, you are reveling in this. You're like, yes, get him. Like, it is just.
Kill him. Kill him.
It's max damage,
Yep,
correct?
it is.
So that's 10 plus another
Well, it's not max damage.
We're doing double the dice.
Double the dice.
double the dice.
Yes. So roll twice, add your modifier once.
Okay. All right, that is 21 points of damage.
Wow.
And do I get another attack because of Great Weapon Master? Hit critic.
Bonus action.
I'm pretty sure you do. So you have one more swing.
Your bonus action.
And that is a 16 hits.
That will just hit him.
And that is 8 more points of damage.
Yeah. Wow. I think everyone on the battlefield, it gets like really quiet. Like it's complete stun. It's like one of those things where you bring in the heavyweight fighter and the expectation was not that the underdog essentially was going to do this. And everybody's kind of like, oh my
shit.
God. Yeah, exactly. This dwarf takes a pounding and he literally staggers down to one knee. Blood is pouring from his face.
Have you had enough?
Kill him.
There is no reply.
That's my turn.
There is no reply.
That'll be my turn.
All right.
I'm showing mercy, basically. Like,
What?
no, well, just I'm out of mood.
Yeah.
Yep.
Standing over him at this point.
At this point, Ari, you focused on the red-skinned tiefling who's going to look at you and goes like this. And is going to move behind. And it's back there somewhere. Now, what everyone sees off to the southwestern corner of the map is the well-dressed raven-esque figure is new to you guys. Is going to look off to their left, give a gentle nod. The Feather of the Raven, our lower ranking member, is going to move up 30 feet and is going to cast a guiding bolt on Gorath for a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And it will deal. It's supposed to roll.
Doesn't want to.
Oh, it is. That's why. I gotta do that. Choose.
Yeah, choose a level.
I know. That's what I didn't do on Roll20. I was trying to utilize that for these. There we go. And it will deal 21 points of radiant damage. That will end that Feather of the Raven's turn, bringing it to Kelbrix's turn at the bottom of the round.
Okay. I am going to use a second level spiritual weapon. I'm going to bring a spiritual weapon down right next to this raven fucker.
He's a little angry.
Only slightly.
Just a smidgen.
Yes.
Raven fucker.
And let's see if I hit. Probably not. That's only 13 to hit.
On the dwarf, was it? You said?
No,
No,
on the
that's,
raven.
Oh, the
Second
13?
feather.
Yeah,
The 13 will... It will,
it will hit.
yes.
Okay.
Let me double check. Hang on. It didn't pull up the character sheet.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm doing it on the one that just used
Yes, the... Okay, hang on.
guiding bolt.
Technical difficulties. Take a breath, fill our audience in with non-rhetoric nonsense. Over creations.
Well, while we're working on that, the
D&D
other,
Beyond, I gotta pull it up here just to
good.
double check.
the other thing I'm going to be doing as well is pulling out my shield.
Yes.
With my shield and my new slightly worn plate armor, my AC is now 20.
Excellent.
So I can actually take a hit finally.
The 13 will hit, just to confirm.
Okay,
I want to be
beautiful.
fair.
So that'll be 1d8 plus 3 of force damage, which will be a total of 9 points of force damage
On the Raven fucker.
on this raven
Yep, got it.
here.
Got it.
And then if you could make that the little spiritual mace.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go ahead and cast cantrip. We'll do Toll the Dead on the dwarf.
Here's your mace, good sir. Where did you want it
Perfect. Yep, that's perfectly fine.
See, I'm sitting here laughing to myself because, like, Gorath saying, "Are you done?" Like, kind of wait. I'm expecting Ari to shoot him in the forehead in between the eyes.
Yeah,
Tempted, but I'll probably miss and hit you.
Yeah, probably.
So,
very true. So
I will not be exacting vengeance on the dwarf yet.
the dwarf is going to have to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Yep, I will do that as we are speaking. DC 14. That, wisdom save, you said?
Wisdom save.
It meets it, therefore beats it.
Yep. So
There we
that
go.
does not work.
Glad about that.
All right. And that will end my turn.
Okay. that will end round 2, bringing us to the top of round 3, as we are at the mysterious new Raven figure, as they will move to the east. They will look, pointing a finger, as this convalescing magic that's been kind of weaving between the fingers and the tips is going to point a finger right here, right next to Kelbrix, as a dark cloud of daggers begins to convalesce and spin and twirl. Let me get a token to mark it. Just use this one here. It is indeed a cloud of daggers. As I need to. So,
Dex saving throw. if I
it
recall.
is a dex saving throw.
With a -2.
Excellent.
That is a total of 9.
No, sir, that does not work. It will deal and inflict 4 points worth of spinning dagger goodness. So, you will get that. I hate picking these up, they're slick.
But drops of dice.
12 points of dagger damage from the cloud of daggers.
That hurts.
It was meant to. That will end their current turn, as it will now bring us to Ari's turn.
I am going to cast Mage Armor myself. Using the ring of feather.
That is an action.
Yes.
Okay, because you're
Going.
burning. All right, burning a charge on the ring.
Are you wearing armor?
You can't stack them.
Oh, dang, I forgot about that. Guess I'm
Just
not.
kidding. You can take your armor off and then put mage armor on.
6 rounds in, finally getting the leather armor off.
No, not doing that.
Okay.
Never mind.
Redcon.
I'm
Change it.
sorry.
I forgot. I am. You say I had dropped my short bow,
Yep.
and I am going to pull my dagger out
Both daggers are in hands.
and go find that tiefling.
Mhm.
So,
I'm expecting you to go and stab the
don't
dwarf.
worry.
I feel like
I thought about it.
I think Ari might actually let Gorath have this one.
Yeah.
But I might, yeah. So I'm on 30 feet.
Okay.
Up there. And that's as far as I'm gonna go.
Gorath's
Okay.
got to survive this round.
Yeah.
That's
The dwarf will timidly begin to move, standing upright as he's kind of weak, beaten, face beginning to swell, bruises beginning to show, blood flowing from mouth and eyes, and cuts on the forehead, as he is going to look to you and say, "I'll never have enough," is what he'll say. And he is going to dig deep and swing the great axe as best he can, flinching on to what little life he has left. So he'll swing, and that is a 14,
That'll hit.
and then that will deal 11 points. He reels back with every ounce of strength he has for a second strike. That is an 8. That comes up empty. He takes his, what could be literally his final swing. And he has a 12.
That'll miss.
And he is just done. He's spent. That's all he's got. What he will do is as he is going to begin to move back this direction. I believe you have the attack of opportunity.
I will take it.
Okay. It's one strike.
Two-handed. That is a 15 to hit. That's going to miss.
That will miss. So therefore, move 10. He will move back to here, completing his move. I will say for thematics, he is limping backwards. Takes his 20 feet movement back.
Calm the coward for running away.
And oh, don't do that, please. I think our dwarves, is he supposed to have 25 feet?
25, yeah.
Yeah, so he's got an extra one. That's what I thought. He will move to here. That will end his turn. It is now the Feather of the Raven. He is in the brush. Will now unload 2 more arrow strikes in the direction of Kelbrix. And that's going to be a first shot. 15.
Misses.
Second shot. 19.
Misses.
They will both fly and fall short. They are now going to move in this direction, running from the brush and cover towards a rock in the battlefield. Bringing us to Gorath.
Oops. Oh, I'm pursuing.
Excellent. As he bounds after.
And then I will take a two-handed swing at him.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a 24 to hit
That will definitely connect with him.
for 10 points of damage.
And how would Gorath like to do this?
Oh, just two-handed sideways attack. And then
Wing, bada bada.
doing it while staring at this guy behind me.
You're next.
Okay. The dwarf will fall to the ground, at this point bleeding out, very little life left in him as he looks to you and nods, and he says, "Well fought." He'll just, that's it. He's
Not
done.
fuck.
No, well fought.
Well
Oh,
fought.
fought. I mean, what fart? I was
No.
like, what?
Gorath wasn't talking shit because the dwarf did earn his respect. Because
Okay.
the dwarf kicked his ass the last time.
Okay.
So I will use a bonus action second wind.
Oh, wow.
Don't do this. Second attack.
I do, but I don't think I have any
He's
movement.
got no one
Okay.
nearby.
Yeah. I will regain 11 points.
Okay. Second win for Gorath, getting that health regenerated. It is now Red Tiefling's turn as Ari comes charging around, gritting her teeth like Naruto running with daggers Charging. around the corner as he will extend his hand, which also has 2 daggers in it at this point, as he will draw his second one. As he says, "No, it's not what you think, Ari. Please stop. Listen." That's what he'll say.
You shot me. How do you know my name?
He will hold his action. He will also hold his ground. He contemplated stepping back, but he's going to hold his ground. It is now the Feather of the Raven that is being attacked by Gorath's spectral mace.
Gorath.
That is-
Kelbrix.
I'm sorry, Kelbrix. He's
Gorath.
I got
Kelbrix's spectral mace, and it is near the fallen dwarf.
multiclass.
And he, or they, or she,
Just you say.
is going to, maybe, it is going to now cast Spirit Guardians. As a wave of necrotic energy spreads from them. Let me adjust the token for the viewers. It is 15-foot radius. And I'm going to make the aura purple to be seen. All right. And there are these creepy-looking Raven-esque folk monsters or whatever that swirl in this energy that are essentially spectral guardians that will attack Gorath. I'm pretty sure they get to attack right off the bat, and it's at the beginning of turn if you're still in like the aura or area. Correct? Role player? Okay.
I'm
all right.
certain.
Just wanted to double check. Checking.
I honestly don't remember. I'm fairly certain.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And the friendlies, which is the mysterious new Call of the Raven member, is unaffected because they are marked as friendly. And I think you can designate friendly within that.
Yes, you can.
So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Gorath. I'm sure you're really strong at that. So...
That's a 10.
that is unfortunately going to fail. You take 10 points of radiant damage. Now, just to clarify for the listeners out there, it reads as follows. You call forth spirits to protect you, which this Feather the Raven did. They will flit or move around a distance of 15 feet for a certain duration. The duration for the players here is up to 10 minutes, which will essentially translate into a lot of rounds. Let's see. Sorry. If you're good in nature, which they're not necessarily. If you're evil, they're more fiendish. So they're ravens, as described. You can designate a number of friendlies you want to be unaffected, which they did. An affected creature's speed is now halved in the area, so it's like walking against water, essentially. It reduces your speed. You make the wisdom save, which you did and failed. The failed save, the creature takes a certain amount of radiant damage, which we already determined. Or necrotic if they are not good, which it was necrotic. And that is that. It will stay up. And I'm pretty sure it is at the beginning of your next round. You'll have to make another wisdom save, unless you move out of the aura. Okay, a lot of words, a lot of clarifications. I'm sure I screwed something up, but we will continue on. Kelbrix, this brings it to your turn. Although the dwarf is dead, there are other tricks in the arsenal on the field.
Also,
Yeah, I am definitely going to move.
Oh,
I have to start off with a dex save.
Yep.
That's so.
The cloud of daggers is affecting him.
That is 11. 13
And
minus 1.
That's not enough.
Yeah.
And it'll deal an additional 4 plus 4. This is a little better.
better for you or us?
Yes.
12 points of damage.
Ah, same. Same as what it was last time. Yeah, I'm definitely rough. Going to move out here. I am going to use my spiritual weapon to attack the featherfucker. And that will almost certainly miss because that is a total of 11. 5 plus 6.
That will miss.
Okay. And with that having missed, I am going to then go ahead and I'm going to do a Sacred Flame on him as well. So he has to make a DC 14 Dex save.
Okay. It's going to be... Oh, what's the modifier? It's close. Dex save.
Dex save.
And they will fail.
Nice. So he will take 2d8 points of radiant damage.
They will.
1, and 3. So, there are 2, sorry. So, for a total of 3 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
They then, I believe, have to make a concentration check.
I was
on their
just
hit.
looking at that. I'm pretty sure it is indeed a concentration check, and it will maintain.
I was hoping that you'd
The
just
Spirit
attempt.
Guardians are continuing to battle Gorath and flock him. Is that all you got, Kelbrix?
I will then move the remaining 10 feet of my movement this way.
Okay.
And that is all I got.
All right, that will end round 3, bringing us to the top of round 4 as the mysterious raven individual who is sort of in the 15-foot radius of these spectral kind of raven guardians that are protecting the feather of the raven. They are going to move straight lined eastward, and they are going to, they move 30 feet eastward, and they're going to look at Kelbrix. So here's where we got to get fun and fancy. The daggers are not, they are concentration, so they will drop the daggers, because I'm pretty sure I can do that just because. So the daggers will fall. And then they will now cast Witch Bolt. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
Meets it beats.
Okay. So it is a very, very powerful Witch Bolt.
No, stop.
21 points.
Oh, fuck. Bye.
That was pretty intense. So the air is filled with... That's the wrong spell. Witch Bolt is what I wanted. Ah! Beam of crackling energy shoots down towards Kelbrix, splashes him with 4d12 damage.
Jesus.
And this person means business,
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
and Kelbrix will fall unconscious. And the Witch Bolt can be, I think Witch Bolt can be maintained.
It can.
Okay, just check. That will end their turn, as it will bring us to Ari's turn, who is in the back of the mausoleum. You hear a crack of lightning tear through the sky, and kind of out front, sizzling. That don't wait. You don't understand. That's what he'll say. The red tiefling, that is.
I'm going to stay where I am now.
Yep.
Point the dagger at him and be like, talk.
Okay. I would like for you to make a perception check.
19 and 6 for 25.
Yes, the daggers look extremely familiar. As a matter of fact, they look as if they could be paired or similar to what you currently have, your daggers. Just letting you know that as a free spot.
Okay.
And we will move What?
Sorry.
Go.
One quick thing. What's the range on Witch Bolt?
Oh, did I screw that up? I thought it was like 30 feet. Is it out of 30 feet?
I believe so.
Technically, that was my fault. There's two ways we can play this. Either I could technically move into range because I have the speed to do it, or they could have just screwed up and it splashes in front of you. I'll tell you what. That's my bad. I'm human. Don't judge me out there in the interwebs.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
No, you're good. I like that we're keeping it honest. This is what you do in a D&D game. You keep it fair. You keep it honest. Let's leave this up to fate.
It's like in chess or checkers. As soon as you take your finger off the piece,
Yes,
that's the move.
I agree.
So,
Unless
unless you catch it before.
Let's play evens and odds. Just for tension.
Fate.
Evens or
And
odds.
tune in to next week's episode.
We are getting close to time. I'm gonna go with evens.
Okay. Give yourself the 21. Was it 21 points back? The Witch Bolt will splash in front of you. You guessed correctly, so it'll miss you on the attack. That's fair. I have no problem with that. I like to make the... I don't want to feel as if I'm cheating the players. I want
But
to
there's
keep it
no,
all.
like, boo, like...
No, there's no...
like
I'm
that.
pretty sure. Let me double check, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there is no repercussion. It's pretty much... I'm going to pinpoint an object or person. Yep. That's it. So it's just like one target. So he's good.
It's not like fireball.
He will duck behind the gravestone, which catches the splash of bolt or whatever, and he will still be up. Bringing us to Ari, who pointed the dagger and said,
Talk.
okay. And that's it?
I mean, I hadn't done anything yet. I wanted to see why he called back. Then we saw daggers were...
Unfortunately, in the grave.
Okay, so what I'll do is he'll say, I know this is extremely difficult to believe, but I have a lot of answers. And I know you'll have a lot of questions.
You shot me!
I was trying to get your attention, is what he'll say.
So you had to shoot me?
Maybe...
What the hell is going on?
If you just let me explain, and that conversation is enough to consume your turn.
Okay.
And it would be the raven that is running to the rock, who is on the eastern side, is going to move behind said rock, getting about half cover as well, is going to fire twice at Kelbrix. Hopefully. 16.
Miss.
13. Both arrows will miss. They cannot hit you now. They will now duck behind for full cover, so they squat with whatever remaining movement they have, taking full cover behind the rock. Gorath, it is now your turn.
Do I need to make a wisdom?
You do. It's a wisdom saving throw at the beginning of your turn.
11.
That fails. Sorry.
All right.
That is going to be... Let me roll it. A lot.
I'm going to do a bonus action as well.
Oh my god! 3 ones! 3 points of damage from these spectral guardians. Useless.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Now your turn, sir.
Now it's my turn.
Yes.
I'm down to 12, by the way. We're down to 12.
And remember, it's half speed moving within the purple aura or that 15-foot radius.
Because I got clobbered a couple times. All right. So I can make it to him. I'll make it to him, and
Yep.
then I will two-handed attack him
Okay.
with the warhammer.
All right.
That's a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
For 15 points of damage.
Yep. That's pretty significant.
Does he have to make a concentration on each attack, or do
It
I attack
is
again?
on each attack that strikes him or damage that he takes.
Okay.
So that is going to... Oh, he maintains concentration. All right.
All right, one more attack,
Yep.
and that is a 14 to hit.
That will also hit.
And that is 10 points of damage. No, 9 points of damage.
All right. How does Gorath wish to do this as these spectral creatures kind of turn into nothingness?
It's kind of just like a random strike down as Gorath like falls back against the tombstone because he's starting to feel a little wrecked.
Oh, okay, so you kinda
I'm
catch-
kind of propping myself up now, like against both of the tombstones with the hammer in my hand, but
Okay.
kind
I
of
like that.
to the point I'm feeling it,
Gotcha.
and that will be my turn.
All right. That will now bring us to Redskin Tiefling. As he is now like looking to Art, he says, as I said before, I know this is confusing and I have a lot of answers and you're going to have a lot of questions, but you have to trust me is what he's going to say. I am your brother, is what he'll say.
What?
I don't have much time, is what he'll say.
What?
It's a very long story, but I have the answers. That's what he's going to say.
All right,
Listen-
well, you gonna help us? Or
listen-
not?
What he's going to do is he's going to reach into the side pouch he is going to pull something out and he drops it to the ground, and then he's going to run around the mausoleum. And you'll see something rolled up, plunk into the grass where he currently was.
Okay.
That will end his turn. To be true. Okay. That feather of the raven is no longer there. That brings us to Kelbrix. Your turn.
All right.
As a matter of fact, I think on that note, let's just end the episode right fucking there.
Right there.
Just like good storytellers do. And we pick back up and we go turn Kelbrix.
Sure, you don't want to get through the round.
Tune in to Talking Crit for this episode because there's a ton of questions coming, I can tell you.
Oh my
And
god.
that's where we'll end this chapter of our two. I've had that nugget to drop for a long time.